All right, guys, so just went for a drive in the car real quick, and it runs pretty damn well. John sent me another uploaded tune, runs pretty well. Had to up the fuel pressure some. It was at like 31, 32 PSI. I hadn't messed with the Aeromotive fuel pressure regulator. Now that I screw with it a little bit, now I got it up to 38 PSI. Runs a little bit better because of that. So yeah, that's at idle, and let's hope it has enough pressure across the board, especially for all the power I want to make. It should be fine. I mean, I don't think it's going to be a hindrance, but I guess we'll find out, and John will surely let me know once we get to the dyno. So I'm actually going to go take the car, where's that, right there, for a drive, and go with my wife here real quick. It's night out. I'm using my GoPro, so I'm not really going to be able to pick up very much, so I might take the camera along just to show you guys. Took a little bit more video earlier today, so I might interject that in here if I didn't already once I go to edit this. So yeah, so you guys might go ahead and see that. So gonna go ahead and go for a drive real quick, take it down to my local gas station just to get it out and about and kind of drive it a little bit. So give me a minute and I'll see you in a second.
You know what the worst part is?
What's that, Kyle?
Don't worry about it. My jack's the same way.
Is it really? Because you know what? What do you use your jack, the top half of that jack for all the time? Is it a breaker bar? Tell me you use it as a breaker bar. Yeah, that's of course, because we're poor.
Sorry, should I not curse on your channel?
No, I allow fucking cursing on my channel like some people. Mike Bolka. So I have Kyle over right now. We have his beautiful S15 in my garage. We're actually going to take the wheels off my car here and put it on his S15 to get a little test fitment. He's going to order some work wheels for it here. When? How long do you think you're going to wait till you get some works on it?
Till they come.
Till they come. So we'll work on that, and I'll show you guys a video on that eventually too.
The exhaust should be here end of March, hopefully. Just got to figure out what intake I'm going to order, and that'll probably, the coil orders are in the trunk. That'll be about it for the year.
Okay, that makes it pretty simple then.
Get the fuck out of that.
Oh, what the hell?
Don't put that in there.
So we have a slight issue. The pinch rail pinched itself. Good thing that she stopped, but what the fuck? So apparently you can't jack up an S15 at the pinch weld like every other car. Yep, just stick it under further. Kind of like she said. This is a good look for Kyle, by the way. You were looking really good, Kyle. Oh, God. I just about had a heart attack. Woo! Ooh, my butthole puckered. So yeah, this is his beautiful S15, guys. It's literally perfect. How many miles are on it?
About 35,000.
35,000 original miles, imported from Japan, and he's got the dash half ripped apart right now. He's got some toys in the back of this, not his usual anal bead toys, but his other toys that I'll show you guys here in a little bit. Like I said, we're going to take the wheels off this side, put it on that side of his car, and test fit because we're going to cut the fenders on this car. Now, why are we cutting these instead of rolling? Well, it's easier for us to cut them. We have a guy local who does it, and I actually cut mine also. I don't like the fact when you roll some fenders, or roll your fenders, it leaves a chance for dirt and debris to get up there and for it to rust. If you cut them and then put an epoxy coating of some sort on that open metal edge, you're completely fine. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I also just uploaded the tune into the car. John Kerr from JK Tuning just sent me another base map. I guess not a base map, but a new upload for the car. And it seems to be running a little bit better. I'm going to take a few logs here. After we get done test fitting the wheels, we'll take a run out here. It'll be much easier with Kyle here because, I don't know, he doesn't really do a whole lot besides eat Sour Patch Kids like a 2-year-old. But besides that, I mean, we'll be good to go. So yeah, let me get to this here. We're going to put the wheels on real quick. I'll set the camera down, record some of this, and we'll go from there. So hold on. All right, so I'm fat, so I need my chicken nuggets and fries because, well, I'm a 10-year-old. And Kyle is currently moving wheels and taking them off my Supra to put on his S15 to test fit because, well, I don't feel like it right now. And he looks so much better doing it than I do. He's being careful not to scratch my wheels because I don't want to donkey punch him. Okay, so we found our first issue here. We went to go put my wheels on it, and I'm not sure if this will show up in the camera, but yeah, it sticks out way too far. My lug nuts won't fit. We have a different thread pitch on it, and his lug nuts won't fit inside my wheels. I use a skinnier style lug nut as it is. So yeah, the wheels aren't going on, but it doesn't look like it's going to fit anyways. He needs a lower offset, which I kind of figured because a Supra uses stupid high offsets. So these are even plus 35 in the rear, and that's still technically not high enough. They should probably be like plus 45. Even with cut fenders, it sometimes rubs. So yeah, he needs like plus 10, plus 5 maybe for it to fit. He needs a lower offset. But Kyle also brought his new shiny coilovers with him. He got brand new HKS Hypermax 5s, which are pretty badass. Well, they are? No, they're 5.
Are they? Okay, just kidding.
No, they're Hypermax 5s. See? I know more than you do, bitch.
I can't count.
I mean, he is a cop, so I mean, I don't expect a whole lot out of him. I mean, I just want him to sit there and eat his Sour Patch Kids and kind of stare at his S15.
Go get your fucking chicken nuggets.
I already ate my chicken nuggets, you fuck. Anyways, so yeah, he's got shiny new coilovers, which are pretty badass, brand new. Who'd you get these from anyways?
I don't remember.
He didn't even remember.
The place that sent them to me.
The place that sent them to him. So yeah, they're definitely gonna nice, and that's gonna ride 10 times better and give him a lot more room. If you guys see the size of these, all right, now look at his size of his stock spring. Yeah, there's no way he'd go to bigger wheels and tires and all that stuff if he kept his stock springs. You have to go to a small ass coilover for it to work. And actually looking in here, man, it's a tight fit in general. The wheel well on this thing is really small. I never noticed that before. But this car is cool as shit. Once we get it back down, I'll try to get a little bit more video of the inside of it because this car is mint. Low mileage, never abused. Well, now he has it, so it might get it. He also has an SRT4, which is pretty badass. So even though it is a neon, yeah, he at least he recognizes it. It's still a neon. So now we're gonna put the wheels back on. I guess put mine back on, and then I gotta re-upload a tune again. Yippee! So yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything else in this car, but I mean, his Grand Prix taillights, which he doesn't like, and I like how big the trunk is in this thing. Like, it's actually got a decent sized trunk. He doesn't like the Grand Prix taillights, but I really do. He's got an exhaust on the way from Tomei. What else? You're gonna get work wheels. You got your HKS Hypermax coils. What else you got planned for it, Kyle?
Probably gonna go NT Nitto tires. I'll do white lettering.
White walls, huh? We going back to the 1950s?
Yeah, I'll go white walls. No, I would do white lettering probably just because I think it's kind of badass. It's kind of trending right now, I guess. And I just got to figure out intake. If I want to stay with the stock MAF or move it to MAP and go through all the tuning shit for all that.
Because Kyle's trying to explain to me for the Nissans over in Japan, where most Toyotas were all MAP sensors, even Nissans, they still stay to a MAF, correct?
Yep.
So that involves a good bit of tuning because MAFs are so sensitive, unlike a MAP sensor, which you can pretty much do whatever you want and throw whatever you want at it and it won't matter.
Yeah. MAF, you're right off the cone.
Correct.
So.
And he's having a hard time because the front wheel can still spin freely, unlike the rear, which is locked right now. Yay.
Goddamn.
Actually, that didn't look half bad.
A little wide, probably.
Yeah, it's still a little. Like I said, these are high offsets for a car like this. The issue is, it's not like everyone else, even for a super guy as rare as the car is. You're talking about an S15 that there's very rare to find in the U.S. in general. Number two, any information you do find, it's going to be in Japanese. So,
well, Australia, they're all in Australia, but the 200 SX.
Oh, it's true. I didn't think about that. See, he knows more than I do. I don't know diddly squat about the S15 or even Nissans in general. I'm a Toyota guy through and through. I can name anything about an MR2 or a Celica if you'd like, or if you're anywhere else, a Celica, or however you say it in other cars, just like you say Z. I don't know, you British people, I think you all say it wrong. It's Z, not Z. Z. Get it right. Anyway, so yeah. Now we got to take them back off, unfortunately. But I actually like the way they look, though, dude. I mean, I like them as a wheel for the car, and I think they're a little too flashy. Like the chrome lip and all. I think it's gonna look better with like a true work wheel, like you want it, like a plain.
It'll still have a chrome lip though.
It will?
Uh-huh. Someone on the CR2 piece.
Ooh, he got fancy. He was doing a one-piece cast from work. Now he's getting fancy on me. He's not about that life now. So okay, put it back down, and then we'll go for a ride in my car here, and I'll have Kyle do a little video because I'm gonna try and get on that a little bit. I probably shouldn't, but I kind of just want to. I want to hear a little turbo whistle. I just want that turbo whistle a little bit, and just how's the noise go? That's the noise. There we go. That's.
I feel like you look like you just got off making your own noises.
I'm kind of upset by that remark, but he's probably right. So Kyle here is bitching about his S15. Kyle, go show us what's wrong with your S15 that you're not happy about, because It's just like anything. I think the car looks perfect, but I'm trying to see what's wrong here.
Hazy.
Hazy.
Not hazy. Irritates the shit out of me.
So one's perfect and one's not perfect.
Yes. So
I mean, I can see the little bit yellow tint now. Well, can't you just buff that out to get it to look like that?
That is with it buffed out.
Oh, so that's inside. It's yellowing. Ah, do they all do that?
I don't know.
That's very strange.
I honestly don't know. But you can find a set of headlights, normally new, for about $600 if they're halogen ones. The HID ones go for about $1,000, $1,200. So
for a set?
For a set.
It's still expensive. Holy cow, you're like Supra headlights. Except yours look cooler. I mean, ours are kind of blah compared to yours. But everything else in the car is like literally mint. Like the wheels have no curb rash on them that I noticed. He has super JDM smoker things, as I call them. Has an always necessary rear windshield wiper for your sports car. But I just want it.
My first modification of this car ever. Nismo side marker lights.
I mean, bro, they're dark, so.
JDM, bro.
All right, guys, so we're about to go take the car for a drive real quick. Kyle is actually going to hold the laptop for me because I can't, and he's like the super tuner, brah.
Right.
I mean, look at that. He's looking at the VE map and all, bro. I mean, he's just like, he's the master mechanic, master tuner. He does it all.
Next, I'm just gonna
I mean, what is that? What are you looking at, bro? What is this? Can you give us a little 411, brah?
This is the air.
This is the air, brah?
Compared to your engine speed, more air. You just told me that.
Yeah. So,
I mean, I could have figured it out because it says fucking map right there, engine speed, but you know, whatever.
So we're gonna take the car for a spin real quick, see how it does. I've got this third map I put in now. Like I said, John just give me little bits and pieces at a time. I have to data log here. So yeah, so give us a minute and we'll be back.